to our viewers in the United States of America and around the world. My name is Mariano Vula, and today I wanted to speak to you about an incident that happened involving a young autistic boy who has been abused by his teacher. And I have to admit, I know that all of you definitely saw the footage of it. Of course, it was very heart-wrenching to see it. And it's also heart-wrenching that, this had to happen to, a little boy on the spectrum. But the sad part is that, even though he's on the spectrum like me, he cannot function by himself at all. And, and to see that video getting hurt, or him getting hurt, it's just very, very heart-wrenching to see, because you're supposed to teach a special needs child with kindness. By using that kind of force, that ain't the way it goes. That's not the way it is. Oh. But yeah, and I'll tell you this, because growing up, I have been around the special education system, and, and I've seen most, professors, teachers that, special ed teachers, that sometimes can definitely go hard on you, and I've seen teachers that done that sometimes, but that's because sometimes they want them to do better, let's just face it, sometimes teachers have their own style of how to teach the special ed children and, and how to treat them. But there might be some that, that sometimes, you will have a difficult time, deal with it. And what happened to that professor who's accused of doing that, unfortunately, he's not doing a great job on what he's doing at all. I think that he's probably being way, way too hard with that kid brutally. And I know most of you agree with that, And let's face it, I've been around the special ed system, and when they might come to a point that you must see teachers, special ed teachers, that sometimes they can either, be easy and nice to you, but there might be some that can be hard on you sometimes, and I don't know. And as a matter of fact, I was watching Nancy Grace last night, and I saw a video of and I saw a woman who did not want to reveal her identity, but who actually is the one who secretly recorded the tape. And I know because she was also a person that does agree on what this special ed teacher does to that boy, an autistic boy. And and of course she definitely knows exactly what she's talking about, and but at the same time she's also in fear of on how can I put this, on how the people at school might say negative things towards her. And that's probably the reason why she doesn't want to be identified, for her own safety. But I really thought that at least she did the right thing for her to do that, because let's just face it, There might be some special ed teachers that can be easygoing and nice to children, and there might be some that are, can be hardcore sometimes. But with that teacher did with that boy, he took it to a whole new level. And I know that most of you might disagree on what I'm saying, but but unfortunately, what happened to that young, lower functioning autistic boy is so heart-wrenching to watch. And I know that some of you that have children on the spectrum know that, because as an individual on the spectrum, of course, I am very, heart-wrenched too for what I saw, because how can you do something to a vulnerable, innocent individual? I mean, it's just not the right thing to do. And that's just not how they handle their job. Seriously, that's just not how they take their job seriously whatsoever. That's just not the way it is. So, but if you all agree in what I'm saying, just feel free to comment. I like to hear what you want to say. Just keep it real with me. So, and of course, I'm still looking for subscribers. So, if you look me up there, you know what to do. And you can also hook me also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we'll take it from there. So, that being said, thank you all for watching, and may God bless you all.